Right, so I finished watching the first episode. To be completely honest, it wasn't as much like a big drama as I expected, because the first episode of I Told Sunset About You was such a... I mean, that episode itself is like a movie, isn't it? It can be like easily be turned into a film. But this episode is a sequel to the whole season of I Told Sunset About You. So it is definitely different. It wasn't as dramatic as expected, but I think there's a lot of like dangling quotes. Is that what they call? Like there's a lot of like clues that's hidden in this episode that's gonna be like, or like seeds that they kind of like planted some seeds that it's gonna be in the later episodes, and seems like it's gonna be an issue. So OL is really sad to leave the hometown. He misses Phuket, so, and also he misses Tae. Having the time to spend with Tae is something that OL is missing, and because of that he's kind of missing out in his school life. In the beginning he's not fully kind of like immersing himself into a new environment, and he finds a good group of friends, but I mean, to be honest, like they didn't really go into much details about each of the characters of OL's friends group. The only person that we kind of got to know is Q, because first of all he is the first person that OL saw and spoke to, and then there's Plug and the two friends that I can't remember the names yet, but I'll look up and I'll remember. Yeah, like except for Q and like him being like super rich, like he's living in a, what is it, like it's essentially a house, isn't it? It's with a pool, and then he's like asking OL to come to his condo or just his house so that he can remember his OL's hometown Phuket and its beaches. And you know, that's that's kind of smelly. Also Tae is also kind of lost. Well, he's on his journey to find his own passion. He's on a good track, I guess, but he's also kind of like trying to juggle with his school life and love life with OL, and in the beginning he tries too hard and he tries to do everything. Like he goes to school from he come after his rehearsal at the drama club. He goes to OL's house, which is like 15 kilometers away, which I'm not sure how long it's gonna take, like, actually, because I don't drive, but I guess it's a lot. And then he would like wake up at like 4 a.m. or something, and to make it to school at 8 a.m. And then he would practice like until like 10 or something, so that he can get to his place by 11, and that's just too much for freshmen. So for freshers, it's way too much for him like he's, you know, it's not healthy. You shouldn't have to do that much to, you know, remain in your relationship. Like you should be able to give each of yourself to some time. I mean, I'm not fooling anyone. Like I've never been in a relationship more than like 6 months, so like who am I to tell them like what to do? But as someone who went through like 4 years of university and like doing like I was doing a lot as well, and there was no time, you know, to be in a proper relationship like that. Like that's, yeah. But also like I can really understand what Ted's like feeling, that he wants to spend more time with OL, because now that their both dreams are coming true, that they moved to Bangkok, they're becoming they're studying to be an actor, and in his mind like they're gonna be together, and they're gonna be together on stage and on screen, and he's so excited. So he's not like he's thinking like maybe like this is the cost that he has to pay, which is like his sleeping time. Yeah, I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out. Like it was so sad when, oh god, that the bouquet, how, I'm actually gonna be honest, like I'm very guilty of having done that to someone else. Like I was in a relationship before, and it was like Valentine's Day, and they gave me this copy of the painting by Winnipeg. Oh, Winnipeg. Winifred Nicholson. It was a I think it was a copy of painting of Orchid, I think. And I wasn't actually really expecting anything, and then I kind of left the present their house, not because I didn't want it, I just like didn't like have space to like I had to go to work next day and all that stuff. But it was really sad to see, you know, that when the camera like shifted from like focus to bouquet and then O'Air at the party, and then O'Air was like about to cry. Yeah, it was heartbreaking, but I don't know, like maybe that, like in the first episode, that's kind of about it. There was nothing really that I didn't expect. Well, I think the one thing is the character of Jai was his name, the character that's played by Ove. He's like really mysterious. Like I can't figure out what he is. He seems to be in a relationship with someone, but then I think at that moment he thought Tae was like waving at him maybe. So like he was like, oh, what is he doing? Like, and he was like flattering himself maybe, because Tae was like being cute and like just like but then he realized that it wasn't him, it was actually OL. So he was like eyeing him, like kind of like like what's his deal. And then when OL came to backstage, Jai was also like kind of like checking him out, like not in like it didn't. I thought like in a trailer, when I saw the trailer, I thought Jai was gonna like try to make move to OL, but then I feel like it's the other way around. Like I feel like maybe Jai is gonna like make a move to Tae, and then slowly trying to get rid of Away, or maybe I don't know. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Like, that's the thing. Like, I can't really expect anything from here. I think the first episode was everything kind of like I expected. Like, you know, like going to a big city, and like Tae is like trying to figure juggle his like well, no, I actually only one thing that I didn't expect is that they were having sex, like really really openly, like they were buying condoms at the local shop. That was really really cute, and I think that's important because, you know, safe sex. Yeah, that was the only, I think that was kind of it. That was like, that was the only actual surprise. I was like, what? Like, and also yeah, the kiss scene at the aquarium was really nice because the last season was in kissing scene was in the ocean, and it kind of like felt like, I don't know, the kissing scene was a bit strange. It was a good scene, but it was not like, I feel like it wasn't as beautiful as the director intended. But I think we all felt that kind of, because they're in the underwater where they can't breathe. It's very kind of, it's open, but at the same time it's very quiet. It's very closeted in a way. Like, that's like the only place that where they can express their affection towards each other, especially Tae. So the kissing scene in the I Told Sunset About You, yeah, so the kissing scene in I Told Sunset About You was something we really wanted to see, but at the same time wasn't something that, I don't want to say like it wasn't as good as I expected. No, it was very good scene, but it was also very kind of like, it could be interpreted in a very kind of like a pessimistic way. If you do it, then you can, because, but this time it was, you know, aquarium. It's obviously a public space, and expressing their affection towards each other in such a open space, but in sort of like similar kind of environment as they did in the first episode, meant a lot to see in the first episode. I didn't think that we were gonna see the kissing scene in the first episode. I thought we were gonna have to wait until like episode 4 or something. Yeah, in terms of like colors and stuff, and I noticed that Tae was wearing his same shirt from the last episode, like the very like bright sky blue shirt with red hibiscus flower. It's just very like symbolic way. Yeah, and then OL was wearing, when he was going to see a play, the play by Tae's Club, he was wearing a blue shirt because I guess maybe OL was thinking about Tae, and Tae's color is blue. You know, the last scene where the part when he was at the party, it really stands out because he's in like this very kind of red / orangish room where everyone else is like having best time dancing around, but he's just alone sitting on, was it like a red chair or something? Like, it was like, it really stands out in the room because it's just doesn't like really fit. So it kind of like represent that he doesn't fully fit in yet, but he's kind of like slowly finding his own place, I guess. Yeah, I'm sorry, this is not really what is it, in order, chronological order of the episode. I'm just kind of mumbling like about what I kind of noticed, and then I'm trying to remember like what else I have missed. Yeah, I really love Plug. He's so cute. He looks like just a little puppy, and the way what was his name? The guy who was like teasing Plug. I think in the trailer they kind of looked like they were having kind of cute moments together. So maybe he was like teasing Plug because he's kind of interested in him. And then the guy with the kind of grey silverish hair, he's probably like yeah, there seems to be like a love triangle kind of thing going on, but it's not seen yet in the first. It's not really explored much in the first episode. It was like hinted a little bit because like the guy was teasing Plug, but that's about it, I think. Yeah, the Plug is so cute. I wasn't like paying attention to to be honest, I wasn't paying attention to other characters or other members of the cast other than Goy and Ob, because I knew those two. And apparently I think the actor who's playing Top is also famous. Well, was it Top or Q? But I didn't know them at all, so yeah, it's kind of nice to get to know new characters. I thought Maud was gonna be on the screen again, but then like he was like, nah, I'm busy. I miss the gang. I miss the Phuket gang. Yeah, I wish to see them as well. I hope they're gonna be on screen on episodes at some point. And Bath, what is Bath doing? Like, where is he? I think he's studying he's studying art or something, right? I really hope to see the characters from Itsei, but at the same time, I'm enjoying like getting to know the new characters, especially Kim. Kim is so mature, and she's a little bit nosy though. Like she's like, you know, when Jai was going home with some guy, like she was like, who is he? Is he his boyfriend? Are they in a relationship? Why don't you know? Like, it's none of your business. Or you can ask himself. And like, you know, the first time she met OL, she's like just like straight to the point. Like, you're not friends, are you? Like, you guys are boyfriends, right? And that's, I mean, I don't know, maybe like it depends on some people, but I found her a little bit nosy, but I think she's very mature because the way that she's playing, she's a director. The reason why she's a director is because she wants to give other people a chance, right, to act on the stage, and I think that's a very brave thing to do, to kind of like sacrifice yourself. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do the reaction, if I want to continue doing the reaction video, because I feel like I can't really focus on watching the actual episode, like if I'm trying to react. I mean, I wasn't reacting too much, but I think I pay too much attention to the camera because it's there, right there. And this microphone, I'm not sure if it's like 100% working because there's like a bad sound coming out of it when I tried it. I will see if I can get rid of it with editing software. But I think I'll have to think about it by next week and figure out if I want to keep filming myself while watching. Personally, I feel like I can't really concentrate on an episode. But at the same time, I wanna do it just because it's kind of like new thing, like new experiment, like how much I can do with this. So yeah, that's it, I think. Gosh, the struggle of living with a family and trying to do your reaction video. There's so much noise coming out from the house. Okay, I think that's it. I thought I was gonna cry today, but no. I was a little bit emotional at some point, like especially when Tez's mom said he knew that Te was in a relationship with OL, and then she gave her the good luck charm thing, like the note. That was very emotional. I was very emotional when OL brought hot milk to for Te when he finished his rehearsal, instead of in the morning when he leaves for university, and then Te's like, why are you giving it to me now? And then Oya's like, you should rest at your house. And that was very emotional scene, but at the same time I think that's what they need, that they need some time alone to, you know, to spend time separately. Even if they want to, like, you know, be with each other 24/7, because you're at university, you're meant to explore and study hard, of course, but, you know, make new friends. But I really hope that this is, it's, I mean, there's a lot of crews that there seems to be, like, there's a lot of hints, like, hidden in the first episode, and I'm just like speculating a lot of things that, like, about Q and like Jai, and like how Tae's interested in backstage now, and then OL is feeling sad and wants to go back to Phuket, and like, this all sounds very if you want a happy ending, this doesn't really sound promising at all as a first episode. But there are a lot of cute scenes as well, so I am keeping my face to Nadao Bangkok that they're gonna give me the happy ending, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know. You know? Yeah, my makeup is completely off while I'm watching. I look very worn. Yeah, that's it. I think I'm gonna go to sleep now. I'll see you next week.